9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello. Yes. How are you guys doing today? Yes, it's Friday. I'm not supposed to be streaming. I'm supposed to be relaxing, having a pint. Yes, it's that time of the night when we usually get hammered at our age because life has taken a toll for us. You know what I mean? We're at 6. Once you turn 60, you're starting to enjoy life. You're chilling in the corner. And you're not letting a game like Football Manager piss you off. How are you guys doing, man? Morning, Live the Prof. Kevin, how are you? Welcome to the stream, one and all. Yes, we're going to take a look at... Yes, I'm here because the patch has dropped 26.1.0. It sounds significant because it's a 0.1. It could have been 26.0.7 because the last patch was 26.0.6 or 7. Yeah, 0.7. And it's gone from 0.7 to 26.1. That's like a few versions of the match engine. I mean, they saw something, they changed something, and it's a quite a changeless. It's non-exhaustive, as they like to say in the terms of SI, because they had to fix so many bugs. They don't really want you to know the total number of bugs because it'll make them look bad. Since Miles did say they had a handful of bugs to fix, and at my last count, I think we passed the 250 mark a long time ago. Okay. So yeah. Hey, the Mike Lawson, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream, guys. Yeah, we're going to get into the game pretty soon. Just want to talk about some things. One of the things that you guys might not be aware of, I'm going to type it in chat, just in case, So I'm going to put it in parentheses so that you guys know. So thing is, right, I'm just going to put it in first. Underscore. Now, when you go to Steam, there's a part of Steam that's the Steam console, right? I'll show you the small screen here. Yeah, so you can see it here. When you go to your Steam, your settings, you got these launch options. You can type in purge settings. I'll just type that in chat. The reason why is in parentheses, right? I put it in parentheses. So you only want to put the -- purge _ settings into that. Okay, don't do it now. The reason why you don't want to do it now is you want to first understand what it's for. Now, when you play the game Football Manager, you tend to want to sometimes clear your cache preferences. So when you do that, all your preferences are going to be cleared. Why is this handy? Especially if you faced a situation in the game where suddenly maybe you updated your drivers, right? And suddenly the game suddenly doesn't play well anymore. Then it could be your cache is corrupted or your cache needs to be cleared, or your settings need to be reset. So instead of having to go in there again, you just clear your cache in your settings using this console command from Steam. Now, there's another way, of course, is for you to go and look for the cache in your user folder, for wherever Sports Interactive is stored. The data files, where the data files are normally kept. No, it's not. The user, Sports Interactive, Steam, apps, yeah, wherever you install Steam, right? So wherever the folder for the Steam folder is, you got to go to the Steam folder, whichever directory it's in. It's not going to be the documents folder, it's going to be the Steam apps folder. Then you got to go in there, look for the cache folder, then you clear it. So some of you don't know how to do that, or you might be finding it really hard to do. Then this is actually a quick fire way of doing it really quickly. So I, for example, am going to start the game and I'm going to show it to you what it's going to look like as well. I do that because, as you probably know, when I was playing the game, I had a lot of issues with I have a 144 hertz monitor, and I think the match engine code at that time was 60 steps, meaning it only multiplies well with monitors that are 60 hertz in multiples of ×2. That means it's 120, 240. It only plays well with those monitors. And monitors like mine, it wouldn't play well because it wasn't set up. The graphics hadn't been optimized for my kind of monitors yet, which meant that if I play on custom settings to push the frame rate up, the game would just stop working well. So that's why I use the cache, because I wanted to go in and clear the entire cache so that I'm basically telling the game, forget all the settings you learned the last time, you're going to do it again. So that's the reason why. Okay, so this is important for those of you who might have issues with the graphics. Or I have heard of some cases where some of you have gone in and you can't, you go in the first day, you can't even see the first page. So yeah, this will help. All right, so SI made an announcement, right? The patch came out yesterday. So let's take a look at the patch. Yeah, here we go. So it's a change list. This is on the forums. I mean, I'm going to just skip the introduction, which is just some TLDR version. Okay. So basically, there's a lot of technical fixes, extensive crash and stability fixes. Any info about formations in past games? A bit early. Hey, say it loudly. Weren't you the one that was putting in the console commands for the developer code for FM26 the other day? I can't remember. Was it F3? I can't remember what you typed in. I know that I just put in purge settings. I know there's another console command for developer access to go in and do the graphic settings. I'm going to try that out. Further improvements made to in-game translations. That's just languages. Yeah. Added customizer. This one is quite significant. So for some of you who have problems seeing, this is really good change. It means now you can set up the colors with attributes. Fix an issue where custom files, set piece tactics will not be loaded if they were renamed in File Explorer. This is very important because it affected a lot of my tactics. Yeah, a lot of my tactics. Every time I rename a tactic, I couldn't load it anymore. It was like, so I deleted. I hope I can find the old tactic. My Gaddafi tactic, a few of my replications died because I renamed them. So I was very mad I just couldn't do it anymore. I was like, after spending so much time replicating, I was so angry I just stopped. I'm going to have to try and see whether I can find it. Various improvements of saving selecting. Okay, I'm going to see this for the first time with you guys. So I have actually run the game quickly, which is the reason why I did the preferences again, because I want to show you something that I saw. Yeah. Hey, Stevie, how are you, man? Okay, then we've got this improve the oh crap, my morning. I just forgot. Yesterday we were playing what was that game again? So my camera's thing is all off. All right. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I should have actually brought the other thing down. Never mind. Yeah, okay. Improve the drag and drop functionality of moving players to the squad planner calendar. Fix that database language can be set separately to the game language. Okay, that's fine. Fix saves imported. Yeah, some people couldn't use their FM24 saves. That didn't happen to me, so I'm not sure how that affected people. Reword all descriptions of the keyword shortcuts. Okay. All right. I wonder what that means. Added a 2-tier processing speed estimator gives you quick steps. Okay. All right. Basically, you hover it, it'll tell you whether your rig is good, bad, or ugly. Okay. Match engine, match experience, and animation changes. Wow. Shots reintroduced. I'm glad they put in shots, right? That's for the immersion. But the thing is this, right? There's something that really pissed me off yesterday, and I was so angry I ended up playing World of Warcraft. The fact that SI is still using this argument that their statistics or data is showing them that more people are spending time in the match day, therefore they're going to improve match day's immersion level. I'm like, there's a reason why everybody's in the match day is because nothing else in the game works. Don't use it as a justification your game is already working. Okay, half the crap in your game doesn't work, and then I was like, I know shots are great, but come on, man, fix the rest, make the rest of the game better. Tweaks to the frequency of players shooting at the opponents. I actually have stopped seeing this. I've stopped seeing this, but not so. Maybe this improves it a bit more, but I don't want it to go away because there are quite a number of goals that are scored from the near post. Yeah. Improvements to defender reactions against opposition dribbling. Now that's interesting. Tweaks made. This is what I was talking about, right? I knew there was something wrong with the defensive line. Tweaks made to the line defenders hole when defending their own box. When the ball comes into the final third, right, near the penalty area, they keep dropping. They don't hold the line. Yeah, so there's a problem with that. Decision making with headers when under not. Yeah, this is good. This is a good fix. Should have been done. You know when or not? FM24. This has been a problem since FM24. Maybe notice that sometimes the players are under no pressure. They hit the ball in the most stupid locations. Improve attacking movement of players. I don't know, man. I thought it was still okay. Yeah, maybe they saw something. Where's other match AI tweaks? They're not telling us because it's too long a list. Found a fix for the Galileo system. Found a fix for the Joey Go Smash system. Found a fix for the Magia Chic system. They can't put it there, or they can't tell you. Detected Magia Chic system, so we come out with a counter tactic. Yeah. Fix an issue where the disallowed go caption appeared earlier than the Y animation. Oh my god, this has been around for so long. This has been around for so damn long. Okay. On the flip side, I spent more time in the out of match menus trying to find the things I used to use. Yeah, I think that's a good move, no? Yeah, FM. Stevie C, I think that's a very good move. I think more people should spend time away from the match engine. Fix an issue where substitution made at halftime were not immediately applied if the tactics screen was still open. Huh? I mean.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, so if a substitution is made at halftime and the tactics screen is still open, oh, I get it. So you're heading into halftime. You made a tactical change, right? Yeah, this happened to me. So you're heading into halftime. You make a tactical change. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because you go, I don't know. We'll have to find out. I mean, this probably is a minor thing. Youth coaches will now rotate players. Okay, good to know. Fix an issue where floating floodlights. Okay, I fixed mine. Appear when using tactical or dynamic satellite cameras. No, it appeared on. Okay, it appeared on tactical, correct? Yeah, and dynamic, correct. Not broad. It does never appears on broadcast. So this was fixed. So we don't have my UFOs anymore. Hey, the beta is loaded, brother. Teno Nero. We are gonna be Tahoe Nero. We're gonna go into it soon. Fix the captain indicator not appearing. Okay. Fix an issue where red card we don't correctly show for both teams in the match Champions League. Okay. Winter balls will no longer be used if the weather is only raining. Please, I don't mind using if you use winter balls all day long. With the gamma levels right now, they should give us the option of choosing the color of the ball. Actually, they should allow us to customize the color of the ball. The reason why they don't want to do that is because they have been sponsored by Mitre this year. The ball is an actual ball that you can actually win from football FMFC this year. So the ball that they have on the pitch is the actual ball that you're going to get. Not the actual ball itself, but a replica of the ball. That's a pixelated version of the real thing. Which means they cannot make the ball red in color for anybody, I guess. Fix an issue where event captions were shown all at once. Switching out commentary. Okay. Whatever that means. Fix various kick clashes. Including Everton home versus Brighton away. Wow, that was being specific. Wow. That's so specific, bro. It's like, guys, especially the Everton game. Improvements made to the match momentum graph. Really, that's it. What about other stats? Who cares about? I don't care about match momentum. Do you? I mean, match momentum is probably the most boring graph of all. 2D Classic managers and medical staff are now colored correctly. Okay, that's good to know. So they don't all come out running out in red. Remember this? All of them were in red at one point. Goal nets will not correctly move when a goal is scored. Okay, so they basically are going to move. Ball will not be sized appropriately when the ball is in the air. Okay, 2D Classic. So basically they have, because people cannot see shadows on 2D, right? Because if you watch it on low graphic settings, you can't see shadows. You can only see shadows if you're playing on high. So how we were seeing it before was we saw a shadow, so we know the ball is in the air, because the shadow on the ground was telling us the ball is in the air. But now they've gone back to what it used to look like, which was they made the ball bigger. That's really good. It's nice to see that SI's game is also graphically screwed up. The image that they show us has got gamma problems as well. Look at that, right? So you can see it's getting whiter onto this side of the pitch. Yeah. I should show you what some of my images look like. I shared them with SI today. Yeah. Is it here? Patch issues. I shared them with SI today. There. Look at this. I sent in a bug report. I look at it. I say, can you tell me where the ball is? If the ball ends up here, you can't see the ball in the net, no? Because it's so white. He has the ball in his hands. You can't tell. The gamma levels are so bad in the game right now. Okay, so I told SI this look at this as well. How can you tell where the ball is? The ball is here, right? But once the ball goes here, it's lost in the light because the gamma levels here are so high. So this is what it looks like when you're playing on low settings right now in the game. So if you play on low settings, this is what it looks like. So it's very clear that this is what it should look like, except on low settings, we get reflection. And you're locked into 30 FPS. Okay, so if you play it on like high custom settings like mine here, you get 136 FPS, right? So here again, I tried on 60 FPS as well. I got the same result. Yeah, so the same result, right? So it's not like it is an improvement. Just thought I shared a little bit of information with you all. So this is not an improvement. No, I'm surprised they use this image. This is like a really bad image, man. Okay. Improvements made the squad comparison screen. Okay, squad comparison screen. This is interesting. Squad report. That'll be interesting. Extensive polish and refinement done to the user interface. Did they send it to the Polish team to do this? I can't help myself. Knights of Unity. Wage budget payroll on tiles images now displaying the correct weekly. Okay, fine. That's good. Transfer activity time now stays the number of days. Okay, all right, fine. That's good. Added recent viewed option. Okay, done. Eye tooltip now appear. Okay. Oh yeah, the next gen, right? There was no eye tooltip. So when you see the next gen, it's like screw. What overlay is that? Where? From where? There's no overlay. This one. This is SI. This there's no overlay. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, this is the game itself. The ones the images are showing just now. Yeah. This one, this overlay here. This is for graphics. It's for my MSI and my Riva tuner. Yeah. This will tell me how much of my GPU am I using, what my FPS is, and how my CPU utilization rate is. So when I send a bug to SI, they know I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's not like my graphics look terrible. Here's the proof. That's how I do it. I wanted to take heat shots, no, to prove that the gamma levels are off. But I said you can't tell it with your eyes. I mean, it's really, got to go and get your eyes sorted. Don't want the core usage. Yeah, it's Riva MSI afterburner and Riva tuner. MSI afterburner and Riva tuner. Those are the tools. And I also use hardware monitor. I use a few. I got quite a number of things, of those kind of things on my machine. Fix an issue where the commercial summary news did not display name shirt numbers for most show search. Okay, and that's nice to know. Users can now use past match reports when playing loser. Users can now open past match report when playing road resolution. Really, you couldn't do that before. That's sad, man. The clear all button, the correct feature now appears in club site about latest results. Fix the issue. IP overall tiles will sometimes show the incorrect position of a player. Yeah, that has been going on for a while. Own goal scorers are no longer duplicated. Carb hyperlinks are now function. The recover focus tile now correctly. Okay, fine. This is all basic stuff. Shortlist tile now updates in real time. The defensive line tile no longer appears twice. Okay, this is like XG bar will now be colored correctly on the data hub card. There's nothing. I mean, looking at the fixes, right? Transfers are okay. All these wages, right? Transfers, loans, the rules that they have right now for the league rules, they don't apply for your current save, they'll apply for the following season. So any league rules or coefficients, anything to do with coefficients and league rules, right? Your current save at this point in time, it's still like the issue is still there until a new season starts, yeah. Okay, so this one is improve AI logic using buyback clauses, add a sign. Okay, I mean, these are tweaks to play interest for high profile, free. Oh, this is reputation based. Okay, so now wages, right? Kids get demanding high wages, right? It's down to their reputation as well. So if their reputation goes up very fast, they'll start asking for more money. Okay, good. I mean, some of this stuff is good, you know. Users can now offer a player early retirement, near retire staff only contract about time, miscellaneous input. I mean, you can see the full list of fixes on SI. It's basically quite okay. I'm going to go into preferences right now, right? So I got to go and set it all up again. Because I told you guys I did a purge, right? So I purged my settings. So everything will be back to its original settings. So I got to go English and I got to go pound, because don't ask me, I'm still thinking in pounds. Okay, Celsius, meters, kilometers, fractional, this is fine. 3 week is day, and then it's single. No. 3 rolling auto save. All right, start, play, blah, 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 blah. Okay, tutorials, reset, oh dear Lord. Okay, audio and visual, 386, window, custom skin color. Oh, I can choose custom skin colors. Oh, I can go custom, there we go. Edit. Yeehaw, I can set a threshold, finally, can I do that? Define the range for each color. Okay, so I want average to be 8. Good to be. Why is it so difficult? 12. Excellent will be 15. Excellent will be 15. But this is average. Average should be about, actually average should be 9. Average should be 9. Good will be 12. Good will mean that they can all play in the Premier League kind of thing. Excellent means they're super good. I mean, any Champions League top team. Do you start a new save with new patch? No, I'm not. I'm testing the patch out. Yeah. I'm not starting any new saves. I'm carrying on my old saves, are the ones I want to play. So let's set. Okay, this color is the excellent attribute, right? Excellent attribute will be nice and bluey. Cannot be dark blue, or else we won't be able to see it. So it'll be something like this. No, where's electric blue? Okay, something like this will be fine, I guess. Okay, confirm. Oh shit. Damn it. Don't make it difficult. Okay. Can't colors. Okay. So we can go back. Oh, sorry, you can go back. Then you can see the custom color. Not good enough? Okay, good. Brighter a bit. What I don't like is the range. There. Okay. Alright, then you can go back. Yeah, it's not so bad. And then this one will be green. And this one will be yellow. Let's go back and see this. That'll be. What the heck? Okay. This will be green now. Yeah, should be fine now. Yep. Colors still don't seem to change very much. Okay. Hey, 1 and 9 the same. Oi. I don't like this one will be I kind of forgotten what my colors used to be. This is supposed to be green. I remember making it green. Why is it? No wonder I didn't double click. Yeah. Okay, then yellow. Double click. Okay. And then white. Okay, done. Don't tell me I gotta hit the confirm button, you bloody idiot. Yeah, I'm an idiot now. Yeah, Now confirm. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I know. I forgot to hit confirm. lah. I realized it after I did it. I did it a few times. I realized because dodo bird. This one is yellow, white. I mean, this one should be something closer to brown. Yeah, this color. Okay. Okay, done. Yeah, now it's easier to see. All right, master audio. Okay, where's the audio? Off, 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 off. I'm done with audio in the game. Okay. Tritonopia. Let's turn it on and put it to 5. Remove this, use plain colors. Match day, we'll go in and then we'll, to help with dynamic, we'll watch it on key, we'll bring this down to about, we're going all the way down now, you know, just in case we have problems. Okay. All right, I'm on custom. Boom. Okay, so we're going to set everything to a high because my rig should be able to handle it now. Okay, done. So frame rate doesn't matter, automatic. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, if this one cannot handle it, then you know we got a problem. Okay, I got to do every page. Your throat breath. Oh no, just this only. Confirm first. It's like apparently the settings, right? They don't remember. Okay, so we got UK pound, yearly Celsius all done. Accessibility, Tritonopia done. Match day done. Processing. No, I'm not gonna try this. I know this is gonna. Okay, should we try this because it's gonna crash the game? No. Okay, 2 seconds. Okay, instant. Okay, let's see if the game crashes. Wednesday. Because we want to do that. Right? We want to test everything out. Right? Done. Shortcuts. What's the shortcuts? They say go to FM. Oh, that's what I mean. Okay. Oh, that's what I meant. Doesn't look like it was a big change to me. Okay. Okay, everything is okay. Yep, done. Confirm. Done. All right. So we've done everything. All right. So let's look at him now. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't mind this. Okay, it's a bit bluish. I can bring the color down, make it less whatchamacallit, apparent. So because this color can actually move to this range now. Yeah, it should be better now. Yeah, it's better now. Okay, good. All right, so this tells me that Glanza, you know, he's more than average for his position. Because green is going to be 12 for the league. I'm not woken up yet. I'm never awake, guys. I'm never awake. We're not reviving Destiny, not just yet, brother. I'm going to try to use a program called Reshape to see the match graphics. I used it. Oh, cool. Hey, you must keep me informed. Any attempt to make the game look better, we have to all share in that secret. Okay, all right. First up, look at this. The bottom of the screen here. This is horrific. Anyway, looking at my keyboard settings, right? Is my thing small? Okay, let's say on small. Yeah, I say on small as well. It's the same shish kebabs. There's no difference. There's no difference. Oh my god. All right, okay. We done that. Okay, I don't want to cry anymore. Don't make me cry. I'm gonna be in tears very soon. Hey, we got auto timeout. Nothing happens on 1, 2, 3, 4. No, response required. Never mind. Okay, we go to overview training, right? Oh, guys, under 19, right? I want to show you something. I filed a bug report for this already. Okay, this is nice. Training. Under 19. Yeah, hallelujah. We're here. Let's go to coach assignments. Sorry, yeah. Coach assignments to the work. So I'm like, okay. At least you were able to put a sign here. And this is the under 19's tactics. Is their tactic. You see that? Okay, this is their tactic. There. Munster under 19 in 6 days. You can see we are playing in 6 days. This is so a nice thing, no? They put up here. It's like right in front. Because I was making so much noise. When are they playing the next game? And you got nowhere on this screen. There's so much space to put it, and they finally did it. It's so obvious, right? If you put it here, it's so easy to tell. In 6 days time. This is a small thing, but it's huge for me because it just means you don't have to go anywhere else. All right, let's go to bookmarks. We're gonna take this guy out. I wish SI, you right click, it goes away. You right click, it goes away. You left click, it suits. No, you know how idiotic it is. Yeah, then I can drag and drop. Never mind. It's okay. Beggars can't be choosers. We take what we can. Messages, first team tactics, player database. Player database as scouting. I don't want on Data Hub. I want to see how bad Data Hub is. Okay, all right. Squad planner as well. Okay, done. So we've got responsibility. Can I drag you? No, I can't. So let's just put squad planner, Data Hub, and then we put responsibilities. Okay, done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. All right, so we can, you know about that already. Okay, good. Okay, so you all know how to find your own training. Okay, so now we go to training. Something tells me I don't know where training is, no? What the heck? Okay, wow. I'm suddenly lost. Okay, I'm suddenly lost. Okay, let's go set up training, okay? Custom. Okay. Right click, left click, right click. No. Left click. Finally, they did this. Right click. You can now go in there because we used to have to come in every one and click 5 times, right? I was counting it. Oh my! Hey, leave no profile, why you got timed out? No. How do I remove the timeout? I'm trying to remove the timeout. No, somebody, can you help me? Somebody. Yeah, Lido Pro got timed out now. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get you back. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah. I think that should work. Yeah, remove the timeout, leave the pro. So if I did this right click and all that we can do. Okay, so that's good news. But here is still a... So here you go custom, then you can load this. So let's try and see whether we can create one. Okay, let's just assume for the sake of argument, okay. So we know that only those that you have loaded in here will come in, right? So I have to create a new schedule. Let's go in here and load the schedule from our all these schedules that we have. Okay, still the same thing, no? Sorry, guys. I don't know what to say, We got an invisible schedule now. Let me load another one. Let me load another one. Hey, at least the last time I can see the freaking schedule. Now I can't even see the schedule. Oi, you made it worse. Your right click turned this into... Oh my God. You don't even know what you're looking at. You come here and go like, what the fuck is this schedule? I don't know, man, sir. I can't tell you what this is. It's just one of those schedules. What am I deleting? I don't know, sir. You have no clue. Then what am I going to save? I don't know, sir, because it's not showing up, sir. Okay. What about this? You see, this is BTN Lite. You see what I mean? Okay. This is youth. You show. But we come to the ones you loaded. The name is... So let's try and save the... If you save the schedule, You can't save it with the name. Oh my god, this is worse. So if your schedules are not in your this thing, you won't know. Like how the fuck are you supposed to know which is your correct Mickey Mouse? Okay, I give you Mickey Mouse now. What are you gonna do? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. Which of these is my Mickey Mouse schedule? I don't know. Maybe it's this one. It's probably the last one, right? This Mickey Mouse. Okay. And then when you come in here, okay, let's just save the schedule, okay? Then we go into this week. Okay, let's just save it, right? So it's supposed to be there already, Okay. So we go to the training. We come into the training here. We go to the training calendar. All right. We go to this week here. Who possession. We come here, custom schedule. And then we got three blanks. Oh my god. I don't know. No, wait, hold on. I got to do something different. I cannot just restart the game. I got to actually delete this. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna save game as God help SI. I just press space, you're tired. Okay, let's quit the game. Okay, restart, reload. Check for guy. You got latest graphics. You think insulting me or what? Better go and check. And video control panel. The bloody message came out. They're trying to tell you, you might be you, Oh, not this one. This control panel. The SI is trying to say it's your fault. Drivers. Hey, don't con me, yeah? I already got the latest drivers, huh? Okay, you make me go and check. Bloody game made me go and check. No, I already tried creating a new schedule. Yeah. No, what's the point? I'm not going to go in there and create all my new. I'm not going to go and create schedules. It's the same thing. When you create a schedule, you export it, you have to load it back in again, right? No. I ain't about to create a new schedule just to find out. It's like what we're spending all this time working around SI screw ups. Thanks, but no thanks, man. There we go. How are you supposed to know what you're training?
Hi, how are you?
Okay, we create a new schedule. We see, we give it a name, okay? All right, let's just give it one: match preparation, match practice, match tactics, community outreach. Okay, let's call this. We have to create a schedule here. Okay, party time. All right, we call it party time. Now it comes up. Custom, now you're loading. Okay. So basically, the only solution is for us to go in there and recreate all the schedules. Yeah, all the old schedules cannot be used in the new patch. So everything that you had before won't work. Wait, I'll try something else. Okay. Let me try something. Documents, where are you? Okay. Was interactive, FM26, schedules. Okay, we got all these, right? I'm gonna rename one of these. Bunda Balance Saturday again, or we don't know. Kawabanga, okay. Rename Kawabanga 2. Okay, Kawabanga 2 is there. Okay, let's see if we can call out Kawabanga 2. Kawabanga 2. Load. Can't. It should. Because it's the Kawabanga 2, it had a name in the schedule. Yeah. Okay, let me take this schedule. Okay, copy and then paste. Then we're gonna call this, rename Kawabanga 3. Cowabunga tree. Okay, so let's see. Cowabunga tree comes in. Custom. Load. Cowabunga tree. Nope. Okay, so the only way for you is to recreate all the schedules. You have to recreate all. Okay, so training right now, the only way you're gonna go through this is you have to recreate all your schedules. The problem in Football Manager is, right? Luckily, I gave you guys in my guide what to do, right? 2 match practice, because I foresaw this happening, baby. I gave you the permutation. 2 match practice, 1 attacking, 1 defending, minimum. 2 match practice, minimum, right? And then after that, it's up to you. You can put in transition press, transition restrict, whichever one you need more of, it most likely restrict. And then attacking, defending as much as you want. Yep, that's it. You're done. That's it. Oh my god, I don't know, man. Tactics could be quite bad. Okay, let's go to tactics. Load. Predator. Predator is in. Yeah, all the tactics are coming in. So training is buggered, you know. Training is buggered. Okay, wait, let's see if they got Control P or not. No, it's Control P takes us to this. Yeah. Look at this, right? Now they have this here. This is good. I like this. I like this. Okay, there are some interesting changes. Okay, there's some small little changes I like. Okay, like whole team meeting has suddenly appeared here as well. Like previously, everybody was like, "What the man? I got to go do team meeting. I got to jump through all these hoops just to go and do a team meeting." So this is good that this is here, and then we get a selection as well. So, in fact, right now from this page alone, right, you could actually set up your starting 11 not by going to the tactics page, which is actually very, very good. Something that I personally do a lot of. I don't like to go to the tactics because I know who's playing where. I know the formation is set up like that already, right? From the squad view, the selection view, I don't have to go into the tactics page, right? And I can just pick, and then I can have like selection. I can actually, let's see if we can do all my other custom views come in and data selection view. See that? I can have my data selection view, how the players have been performing, right? And based on this, I can pick whoever's going to be playing in the team. This is so much better than the existing version that we have, which is the existing version. We had to go to tactics, you had to like jump, and that's how you do data, right? You want to look at the players and see who's been playing well, who's not been playing well. That's why I like this kind of views on my data selection view. So I come in here and I can determine, like, hey, you can even come in here now. I have this defensive stats, right? Okay, I want to. I don't have selection here now. Okay, wait, what is this thing called? Data selection. What's this page called? Picked. Okay, I want to see what this is called. Okay, so I think I want to put that thing there, man. Yeah, okay. How do I insert? Okay, well, insert column. Squad, no. Here, where is it? General. It says pick, no. That's the problem. I don't want to recreate the whole view again, man. Yeah. I don't want to recreate the whole view. I don't know. We can't really man. How do we do this? See, because this one has got the selection. See, all this. I want this. What is this called? What is this particular? This is called picked. Got player and it's got pick. No. Now I'm trying to find out where the is pick coming from. It's like a custom. It's like a custom column all by itself. Now let's go and find it. No. Player style, no. Okay, club, no. Ability and roles, no. Contract, no. Dynamics, no. Fitness, fatigue, injured on. No, we're gonna go there slowly, lah. Yeah, I'm gonna go there slowly. I'm trying to figure out what we can do because there are definitely some improvements. I think there's some major improvements. And there's some complete screw ups. So it's a bit of both. I guess you get it with SI all the time. Okay. This one doesn't have it. And career, there's training, position role. That's position role. It's got nothing to do with pick. Yeah. Transfer stats. No, definitely. This is a custom column. It only comes with a selection view. So that means I need to add this to chance creators. Yeah, I need to do this again. Man, I'm too lazy to do this again. I am too lazy to do this again. I think I can do it from here, right? Goalkeeper. No, but it won't show up here. Joe Scally became goalkeeper, so he's unhappy. Yeah. Then go, let's see what happens. I just want to see whether that will happen. Yeah, Joe Scally became goalkeeper. See? That's why he's so unhappy. Yeah. I wonder how I can do this. I want to do this without, having to redo it again. Because data selection view has got all of it. So defensive stats. Well, I'll take a picture and do it lah. Okay. It's called selection. It's on the squad. Oh, it's called selection. Okay. Okay, so insert column is on the squad. It's called playing time. Yeah, I only got this one. Playing time happiness. Yeah. There's no selection. Yeah, squad, playing time happiness. That's the only thing it's got. Yeah. Then after that, it's nothing. Yeah, the only thing is there. Never mind. It's okay. All right. Okay. So we're done. I mean, this one can be done. I mean, I can work my way through it. Discuss new contract with Friedrich. Okay. All right. Let's see whether he demands anything. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Let's go see whether he asks for something crazy. I did do continue game timeout, right? It's supposed to automatically kick in, no? One. There's no continue game timeout. No, didn't happen. Processing. Instant. Yeah, it's supposed to be instant. Choose a period with the game will automatically continue. Let's go 2 seconds. Yeah. It looks like a disable continue game timeout. It doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's supposed to run by itself. Because failing, your hands don't touch anything, right? The game is supposed to run. Yeah, so continue game timeout stopped working. Yep, it's not working. Your continue game timeout stopped. Yeah, there were issues with this because people's games are crashing. Timer works without legacy bar space setting, but I'm not using legacy bar. Yeah, I don't use a legacy bar. Unless it defaults, which is going to be a right royal pain in the ass. Wait, is it on match day? I cannot remember where it is. Accessibility. Where the hell is the tutorials? Wait, you should have put a search. SI, you should have put a search, no? Detail, where is it? I did a video and I showed it to you guys. No, I can't find it myself. Show in-game editor tutorials, audio visual. It's not audio visual, right? Accessibility. Match day. Scroll quality, render, no. Processing. There, continue button legacy mode. Don't continue again until all messages are read. Yeah. I don't use it. Yeah. So timer works without legacy bar, but it doesn't work for mine. Yeah. It doesn't work. I have to keep hitting the space bar to continue. All right, so we've done this. So we know that the training is balked, right? Training definitely is screwed up, you know. This is confirmed already. you cannot load any schedules, okay, that you had created before the patch. All the schedules that you have to recreate all the schedules so that you can bring them in. And I think this will be fixed, yeah. This will be fixed. I hope somebody's raised it as a bug. Yeah. Yeah, because they see what's happened. I just saved this. Boom. Okay, not here. Patch issues. Custom schedules, pre-patch not loading. All right, done. Okay. So basically, those are the two major things, right? So if you have any custom, let's look at filters. I mean, everything else seems to be working. Filters, custom views, all working, right? All right. There are some nice little changes. I like this. I love this. This I absolutely love. Okay, I like what they've done here. This is really good. Okay. Let's go to Data Hub. Let's see if there's anything new in Data Hub. Last match, they said they improved match momentum. What do you mean? In what way did you improve match momentum? What, you made the colors brighter? I'd rather not go into match momentum. I mean, really, okay, I don't know, man. What, all of them supposed to be one color, is it? This is, okay, why is this ball outside? Why is this ball outside the graph? I don't get this, no. I mean, like, really, no. I mean, SI, come on. He can't get that bad. Scoring, what did he have? Goals, okay. We only got this, right, for scoring. What? Scoring, we got goals on set pieces, team attacking, shooting, scoring, attacking, and set pieces. That's all they have. I mean, Ubda. Opposition passes per day. At least they got this one right. High number opposition passes per day. High defensive line position. Oi! So it starts from here. This is a low. Low value is here. High value is here. I don't know, man. I give up. Low defensive line position, low defensive line position. High defensive line, high defensive line, high level. So this is all the teams that low are sitting back. Louisburg, Mainz, and Freiburg all sitting very deep. And these guys are all sitting in the opposition camp. Eintracht Frankfurt, Borussia Mönchengladbach, these guys. Okay, they are sitting and they have a high number of opposition passes per defensive action. They allow the opposition a high number of passes before they do a defensive action. So they are the opposition passes at 19.22. Here, opposition passes per defensive 24. So according to this, right, they allow a high number of opposition passes per defensive action, right? Okay. See what I mean? This whole graph is a joke. Yeah. They have not changed. The data hub is unusable. Data hub is basically crap. You come in here, you just get annoyed. Interceptions, yeah. My advice is don't go to the data hub unless you want to get a heart attack. Okay, all right. You want to get angry, you go to the data hub. You feel like you're getting angry, go to the data hub. It'll work. Yeah. Okay, so this. Let's see if this works. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Set pieces. Oh. Alright, stay back. Let's see if the drag and drop functionality is better. No, still quite bad. You gotta drop it into the. Okay, at least it's slightly better. Now you just have to drop the hotspot is bigger. The hotspot is right on top of these guys. Okay, that's good. That's better. This is an improvement. Yeah, this is an improvement because previously the hotspot was very small, so you have to like literally look for it. Like where is it? Now you just go in there and drop. You see what I mean? You come in here, this hotspot just dropped it. Yeah. So this is a lot better. Okay, now let's go and see the game day. Okay, game day experience. On a scale of 1 to 10, Data Hub is completely useless. Okay. Now, anyone tells you Data Hub is very handy. Look, if one piece of information in the Data Hub is wrong, everything has to be. You cannot assume that the rest is correct. You cannot, because you can't tell me that opposition. There's a reason why right now it's really hard for us to take say teams are not defending well, because the numbers are telling us they're not defending well. SI's own numbers are coming back and telling me, but the opposition takes 30 passes before they do a defensive action. Now you get what I'm trying to say. That's the issue right now with the game. Because SI's own numbers right now are telling us that teams are not defending. So is it playable? I think the game is playable so far. So far it is playable, but you have to ignore large chunks of the game. So, yeah, the other thing I want to see, right? Match report. There's something here, right? So let's see. Match stats. Advanced stats. Typo also you cannot fix. Oopda. What stats? They say they give us more stats. What? Match report, the same. No difference. Okay. Let's open this up. Passing. Oh yeah, here is a slight. Oh, there's a slight difference that the font is bigger. That's about it. Yeah. Throw-ins, corners. Yeah, the font is bigger. That one I do definitely noticed. Other than that, tackles completed, ratios. Oh my god. Why ratios alone? You see, ratios are handy to a point. No? It says he won 100% of his headers. What if he only had one header? The whole game. Why do you only have to win the header one time? Doesn't say much, right? So this is one of the reasons why I never like these ratios without the raw value beside it. But then it's just here just to make you feel good about data. That's all. Hey, you know what? We got data in the game. Big deal. It has to be useful data. So this is okay to a point. XA, XG, yeah, okay. This is okay, but it's okay. Not great, but it's okay. Passing, pass the progressive, clear cut chance, key passes. What's the point giving us key passes? You should just given us open play key passes, because this includes every corner that might have led to a shot on goal. So, yeah. Clear cut chance. Hey, look at the key passes, right? These are all passes that led to shots on goal, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, huh? Clear cut chances 1, 2, 6, 7, 12, 13, 17, 17, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. There were 26 clear cut chances. Who'd have passed them the ball? Because a clear cut chance is a great chance, right? You goal was, unless you're telling me all those out of the 20 over passes that led to shots on goal, the majority were mistakes by the opposition. So this is the reason why when you look at data in the game, you got to ask a question. Is your data correct or wrong? Because I have questions. And if the moment you start getting questions, you gotta like, the veracity of the data comes into question, right? The data's that sorry, if you're going to be playing the game this year, you cannot look at data because the data is all over the place. It does not make any sense. And if people in SI are going to say, no, lah, our data is correct, bullshit. Okay, it's bullshit. This is telling me there's something wrong with the data already. Why? This is even funnier, like, okay. This is like, because now we don't want you to know the data too well, is it? Passing. We're going to give you all the data for passing. Run, attacking pass, XA, attacking pass percentage. Why? Ben Wall is here and Ben Wall is here. XA is here. Assist is here. Progressive, clear cut. It's like somebody just gave this to an AI to spit it out. It's still shit. Okay. It is still... Look, because it's the game state is terrible. You look, you go backwards, right? Just now, they come out, you go back in, now you come back in again. Go, now you see what happened. The game has a terrible thing about retaining its game state, no? It doesn't remember. They gotta go back in again, they go in again. Then you look again. They gotta go on again, go in again, and then hope they no. Then go in, down. Then now it sorts itself out. Maybe they dribble. No, maybe they dribble. Or you're saying all these guys dribble on their own, take the whole team on their own, and then that could be a possibility. But then, if that is the case, if all this is maybe a free kick, right? The guy took a free kick, or he dribbled all his way on his own. He took advantage of a mistake by a defender. That means there is a lot of defensive errors in the game. You see, any way you cook it, right? You have to ask questions, really. Yeah, that's the thing about me. I wanna, you gotta make it clear. Okay, I'll tell you what. What are we gonna do? We want to see how this thing works, right? Okay, so we go to squad. I think come in here. Do I have an editor? No, in-game editor, no editor. Okay, never mind. Can't use editor. Can I use editor? No, yeah. No, I got no editor for this one. Yeah, I do. How come I can't use this? I can't use it here. Not allowed here. Where's the editor? No. Okay. Filter. Unavailable. No. Okay. Alright, never mind. Okay, let's go to the quick pick. Okay. Tactic. We're just gonna see how the game plays out now. We're not interested in the tactical side. Okay. Opposition is game press. We go to mentality. Wanna see how the rest of the stuff happen, how the rest of the stuff works out, huh? Okay, let's go and try this. Do I want to see the colors? The graphics, because I'm playing this on custom 140. I'm using a 144 Hz monitor, custom settings, everything on high. I've got a 4090 RTX, and I've got 64 gigabytes of RAM, and got a shitload of video memory as well, so I shouldn't have any issues. Previously, at this point, we start jerking. Right? We're not jerking. There's a tear on the screen. Another tear on the screen. Are they still doing the dips to black? Okay, they're not doing dip. Oh yeah, there's a bit messy. The cuts are very messy. The cut, you can see the gamma. So high, you can already tell, right? It's very, very high. Lighting is very bad. The lighting is terrible, man. Okay. Alright, close this. See, the lighting is horrendous. Okay, we're gonna go to what I torture myself even more. Let's go to full match and torture ourselves, okay? Okay. I mean, the frame rate shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, see the colors here. It's burning, no? it's burning bright right now. Okay, burning bright. The moment it comes, yeah, that's it, baby. Sunglasses on, cannot look at the monitor anymore. Now we come in here. Okay. All right. Now we go to low. If I go to low, it improves a lot. But then my frame rate drops to 30. So the frame rate has to take a hit now. Yeah. But yeah, I don't like to play at 30 FPS because my eye is just as bad on the eyes because everything is jerky. So you have to actually slow down the speed of the game to 1.25 for it not to be so bad. Yeah. Then you have to go down to 1.25. You cannot, because when you play on 30 FPS, you actually have to play it very close to real speed. Otherwise, your eyes won't be able to handle it because there'll be not enough frames for you. So this is much better. If you're playing it at 30 FPS, you have to actually play it at this speed, 1.5 or 1.25. Then it's okay. So the ball goes in the air, it's not too bad. You can see, right, how much FPS there is. Okay, so only way to do it is to play on this FPS. Okay, now you play on this FPS, let's go to 2D Classic. I mean, 2D Classic is shambolic. Okay. They made the ball bigger, yeah, but everything is like, it's terrible on 2D Classic low. I know, full match card that passes on OPPDA. OPPDA is a defensive action. This is a defensive action. Okay, you see the fuller coming in, right? Not yet. Not yet. I mean, this is a question. What's the SI's definition of a defensive action? Is it the actual, this is a defensive action already, you know. In football, right, the moment a player goes in like that to cut the player off, right, that's a defensive action, right? See, he's already putting that. This is considered a defensive action. So the question is, where is SI calculating his defensive actions from? So this is when they start their press. See, they're going into press. That's a defensive action already. Pop. That's a defensive action. He's going. That's a defensive action. It's the attempt. It counts. A defensive action is the attempt as well as the actual the tackle itself, right? So it has to be close enough for it to count. No? And I think the SI's definition last year was, the way they calculated it was probably better. So this year is quite bad. No? These are the stats. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Watch Momentum Graph. You want to watch this whole game? Yeah, okay, cool. This is exciting. I don't know. This is the only useful for people to watch it in who are interested in watching it for 90 minutes, which I am not. But you can see what I mean, right? If you want to watch it in 90 minutes, this is exactly the speed you'll be playing at. 30 frames per second, whatever this speed is. Yeah. So. And actually, if you're playing at this speed, you can. It is doable. Okay, so now we go back to custom, which is the settings I was using, and we go back. And the difference is, oh yeah, I forgot. I can't do that in the game. Same problem occurs. Yeah, same problem occurs. Uh-oh. The same problem that happened to me before. It's happening now. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to instant result this. No more instant result. Come on, don't do this to me. There we go. I got to quit the game. No, I can't change speeds anymore. Now we got to stick to one camera angle. Yeah. I got to redo all the settings again. You have to do that. Like right now, what has happened? I don't trust it will have some. It will have definitely messing about with this is not a good idea. Yeah, you kind of need to know what your settings are. So officially, the graphics the gamma levels are incredibly high. It'll be the same for all the cameras. Yeah. The UFO lights is only for 2 cameras, but this is for all the cameras. So. Then what you have to do this all over again. Then you come in and do the whole shebang one more time. Yeah. I'll do this later. Now we can take a look at the sideline camera. Okay. All right, so shift pump. Basically training is not good. It's worse now. Now you have to create all your schedules from scratch. You can't load any schedules that were pre-patched. All schedules pre-patch have to be done again. Yeah. If they're in your game, no problem. But you cannot load anything now. You have to create them from scratch. Oh God, it's gonna... All right, we got a... dynamic sideline. Okay. See whether that's any better. You go watch an extended. Custom is there. 3D. Okay, we're watching a comprehensive. Okay. Yeah, man. Jesus Christ. Can't do this, man. Yeah, I can't watch it. Look at that. You guys can see it if you want. There's no point. I can't make tactics like this. Yeah. I can't. I mean, like, how am I supposed to play the game? Sunglasses. I have to wear shades, man, just to play this game. But once it gets here, it's incredibly bright. So you're forced to play only on 2D. So I can only play on 2D. Yeah. Never mind, I just play on 2D all the way. Until they fix it. Yeah. I cannot play on 3D. Can't use reshade on the Game Pass version. Is it colorblind mode? Why is it? Yeah, it's on colorblind mode and night mode as well. Wait, hold on. Nightlight is on. I don't think I set up nightlight. Yeah. God, I don't play nightlight. Okay, let's go back in again. 2D, right? Oh. Let's go to broadcast again. No, let's go tactical. 3D. Okay, let's see what happens. See if it's any better. All looks no. The thing is, for you, if you want to watch like a really nice quality, like it looks good, then you have to watch it on low settings. That guy, yeah, because any guy who's got like RTX 4090 card, right, is gonna cry. Anybody who's got like look at that, it's like so bad. This is terrible, even with nightlight settings. No, I set this as nightlight. I thought we go to Windows just to tell Windows right now to make it even darker. Look at that. I'm adjusting from Windows. This is the default. If I turn it off, this is what it looks like. Okay, now turn it on. It's like maybe like this, but then it's like weird, some weird color. Right, it's stupid. So this is the setting for here. Broadcast is like that. You can't see anything. Right? It's terrible. And then aerial. Maybe this view. Yeah, this view can, no? I only play on aerial. Yeah, maybe that's the only view that we can use. Yeah, the only view I can use, aerial. Okay, then I go loon with the ball. Yeah, Martel out the loon. Why am I watching this view? Because all the other views are too bright. Why can't all the bloody camera lighting be like this? It's so damn stupid. It's like there was no one in the office looking at the lighting levels, is it? Yeah, I'm sorry, this leads me to really believe that the game was tested by an AI. They gave it to the AI, go test it. AI doesn't really care about camera lighting. Okay, fine, this is fine, no problem. I can see the ball. Defending definitely looks better because now they're tracking the runs. Because previously this tactic, all they would do is run to the bylines. So I think the games are a bit tougher. Looks that way. Defending, yeah, I mean they're still dribbling, but it's not like we are not defending. Yeah. Remember how we were smashing everybody? It's not the light angle, it's the you see this. It's the camera and it's the camera settings. It's the way they set the cameras up. Do you know that if this was, I actually said it though. Don't please, I think I said it to SI. I think I said it to somebody in SI. I said, please don't call your camera a broadcast camera. It's very insulting to all the television stations. Because you're calling it broadcast camera. Nobody in his right mind, no television studio, no director, no cameraman in his worth his salt is going to accept that as a broadcast camera. No, they'll get fired on the spot. Okay. Yeah. I actually kicked the cameraman out of a stadium because he couldn't set the color balance for me correctly. The white balance, he was off. Every time the ball tracked, right, he lose the color balance. Like I took him off the camera because he was on the main camera. It's a very critical camera. The local station, because we had to use the local staff there, and they insisted we use him. I said, no man, I want to use my own cameraman. So that's this. The cameras they had set up was terrible. So this is insulting. SI, please don't call it a broadcast camera. You insult all broadcasters in the world. You have. It's like calling a game of simulation of football. No, it's not. It's not a simulation. It's a computer game. It is the only camera 4090 can use is this one. Yeah, because we can't use. We can use behind goal. Yeah, we can use behind goal. Definitely another one. See, the lighting is okay. I mean, I don't know, behind goal. Maybe you should center the camera. Oh, I know what they've done. They actually follow the ball completely. Oh, this is actually quite awful. Yeah. Look at the shadows, the reflection of the shadows. Look at that. The lighting is too high. This one also not good. Broadcast is the worst. Broadcast is the worst. Look at that. Look, okay. The white just now, the AWS white is as white as the pitch. Unbelievable. Is this guy anymore, right? You won't be able to see him. You can't see the ball. This is terrible. Yeah. The tactical camera, let's go. Yeah, tactical camera is just as bad. See that? All the white, you can't really tell. See, this is how far you go. See, the difference between this camera and the aerial camera is not that far apart. No. They're not far apart. This definitely, whoever set up the lighting for this camera, all should be shot. This just seems to be an ISO issue with some GPUs though. This happens on most games. Probably, it might be for some GPUs, but all the RTX GPUs, all of them, the 4090, the 4070, the 4080, all suffering from the same problem. Yeah, maybe it happens on most games. But it doesn't happen. Oh no, actually it doesn't happen on most games. This only game it happens. I play a lot of games, the Neon. I play a shitload of games, okay? And a lot of games. Because this game, what it does is, it has used a cheaper form of ray tracing, a cheaper form of render. This is the reason why when we go into the game, you got all this graphics quality, right? It's only got 4 settings. No? This is not. This is like, okay, if you had to set graphics up, right? You got the cheapskate way of setting up your graphics for your 3D machine, and you got the more refined one where you got to actually pay a lot more money, right? Okay, to use those tools. As I went for the cheap route. Yeah, those tools are the cheap. Why don't I get it? Why don't I get it in other games? Or shouts, yeah, I mean, I haven't shouted yet. Fire up, encourage, demand more. Berate, let's go. What do you berate? I berated the whole team. Okay, wow, that was fun. Can I berate here? No. Okay, wait. Can I berate? Right click cannot. Left click cannot. I can't do it the other way, is it? It brings up his. I'm trying to say there's another way to do this. I think you can, no? You just have to, okay. Touchline shots. I just did a touchline shot. Okay, so let's see the same thing happened last time, right? Go to tactics. Cancel. Nope. Yeah, now the touchline shots cannot be cancelled. Yeah. No, there are shots here as well. I just used the shots. There's also one more here when you click on the place. You left click, not right click. When you left click, you see touchline shots as well. Yeah. So you can left click on the name like this, and you can do a shot from here, right? So you can left click without knowing who it is, Kevin Stoger, and you can do a shot. So the shot only happens when the ball goes out of play.
Turn on the mic, you're muted.
Yeah, it's touchline shots still haven't. The ball still hasn't gone out of play. Okay, now. Wow, how does it work now? The ball went out of play. What? Oh, now okay. Oh yeah. It's like last time. Okay, gotta wait a couple of minutes for the shot to wear off. Okay. All right. So now I come in and say, yeah, touchline shot again. Berate him again. Any noticeable impact on the player? There's no morale, nothing. Right? Now it's just like you can't see what he does to the player. God. You see, the reason why people are immersed by touchline shots, I think somebody has to explain this to SI in maybe terms that you can understand. Maybe this is too far, it's too complicated for them. Maybe. Because Miles doesn't use touchline shots. So maybe he doesn't use touchline shots. It's a concept that escapes him. Okay. All right. The reason why people like touchline shots or like using them and why some people never bothered with those guys who like using them, there actually is a body language reaction on the pitch in terms of the icon changing. All right. So sometimes they appear to be complacent, or sometimes they appear to get agitated. It is a reaction to you doing something, which adds immersion. The very placement of a button there that has no visible impact on the screen in any form is not immersion. I don't believe it, no. I did shout just now, right? I did shout just now. But the thing is, right, you just watch, right? Okay, I'm going to do a shout again. For halftime, we can't do a shout, so we're going to shout one more time. There's nothing, no. There's nothing to tell you that the player is like, oh my God, why is he shouting at me? Like last time, we had this reaction, right? You can see their body language on the screen to let you know they're complacent, whether they're fired up, whether they are something. The bar at the bottom is their body language. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay. Maybe I'm looking here because I close this up, what? Okay, this is another thing about the game, right? Okay. I am playing the game. You want me to open up the whole damn screen like this to play the game, and then watch it on 3D and have this big bar at the bottom to cover up the 3D screen. So that this little icon that could have gone here, 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 here. There was no space on this screen for this icon to go. Let's try a shout, okay? So let's see what happens. I just find it a bit strange. Because even if you mouse over this icon, all you see is icon changing. All right, so let's go. Now we should berate the whole team. Okay. I just berated the team, right? Look at the bottom of the screen. Maybe the shout hasn't kicked in yet. All happy. No visible change to their reaction. No visible change. No one is like, okay, maybe we pick one guy out. Okay, whoever is the highest performing player. Who's the highest performing player? We cherry pick one fellow. This guy, Nicholas, right? Okay, we cherry pick Nicholas. He's a 6.7. So what we'll do is keep berating him for the sake of berating him. Okay. I'm sorry, I have to be blunt now. Call a spade a spade. Don't buy the game. I would tell you guys, please don't buy the game. Please do not buy this game. I'm begging you guys, don't buy the game. Because if you're into tactics alone, then go ahead. No. But if you're into the whole experience of being a manager, it's like you gotta wait until December. Might as well wait have Christmas to be over. Yeah, wait for Christmas, the Christmas sale to eventually come. Because you know that even fewer players playing the game today than there were a few weeks ago. Like yesterday, Today, yesterday was 50,000 players. The patch came out yesterday, right? So you would expect a lot of people to be playing the game right now, right? Okay. Okay, we expect more people to be playing today, right? Okay, this is today, yeah. Yesterday was 26. The game, the game which was the what is it called? The screensaver thing, whatever game, like, you know, the background. What is it? They make the background creator, whatever, like, you know. But Banana that is free to play has got more people. Warframe, Hearts of Iron, of course. Red Dead Redemption, we're going down the list, man. EA Sports, FC26, they're here again. Where's Football Manager? VR Chat. More people are playing VR Chat than they are playing Football Manager. Look, this is, just to make sure, this is current players, not daily players, the players currently playing the game. Okay, it's updated every 15 minutes. Okay, this is what's the world is playing right now. Football Manager 26 only has 42,000 people, lower than yesterday. Today's peak was only 53. These guys are dropping like a rock. Yesterday they were 20 something. Okay, today they're 36. They're dropping like a rock. They are on a downward trajectory all the way. Yeah, Wallpaper Engine. But FM is a niche game. I mean, so is Wallpaper Engine. Wallpaper Engine is not a niche game. I mean, I don't know how many people want to make wallpapers in the world. But I think it's I'm playing the game just to find out if it's getting better or not. I want to play because people want my opinion, right? I also want to know whether the game is good. Wallpaper Engine is used by almost everyone for the best wallpapers. Really, I never used Wallpaper Engine before. I didn't even know there was such a thing called Wallpaper Engine. Really, honestly, I didn't even know there's such a thing. Wallpaper Engine is used by almost everyone for the best wallpapers. Really, wow. What is that, man? You make wallpapers with the thing. I don't know, man. I might want to go and check it out. I mean, but come on, I mean, how EA Sports, even few people, okay. I mean, I guess people do stop playing the game. Yeah, I'm sure they eventually they'll stop playing the game. But if you want to compare Football Manager, hey, well, I guess 40,000 people playing the game right now is quite good for PC players. You want to see failure of a game? Look, NBA. Oh, NBA 2K. That one, yeah, that was a complete failure. That one I understand. I'm not saying FM is a complete failure. Yeah. I'm not, I'm saying FM can be better. Right? A lot better. But there is so much wrong with the game at the moment that the only way I can play the game right now is by playing it on these settings. Which for me, it's very annoying. It's a background application. You have to have it open for your wallpaper to be animated so the numbers. Oh, no wonder. SI is a long way to go. Yeah. No, so they're not. I mean, and also right now it's very hard for me to tell if the players are being beaten by any, because usually the animation will tell me how the tactic is doing too. Yeah, so I can tell if the passes are down to like yeah, because the animation now tells more, you see, than it used to before. But I can play on 2D all the way. For people like if people come to me and say, why are you playing on 2D? Because it's the only mode I can play it in. I can't play on 3D. And it's sad. Yeah. So I can only watch these portions. What a goal. What a goal from Biblia. So I guess berating the goalkeeper works. Yeah, let's go. Berate him again. See, there's no invisible. Let's go berate the goalkeeper, okay? See, there's no change to the goalkeeper, no? I mean, this guy is unhappy, obviously. I don't know why. He's got a red face. This guy, I don't know what's wrong with him. So we'll just berate him as well because we got nothing better to do with our life. Yeah, berate him. This guy's unhappy. Let's berate him. Let's just go around berating players, see whether they buck up or not. Okay, he has suddenly become happy. We berated him. He's still the same. This guy is obviously had no reaction to being berated. Let's confuse him now. We can't. It's a problem. The thing is, right, last time when we had the berate shout, right, there was like, you could sense, there is something that happens on the screen as a result of you doing that. So that's why I feel, yeah, they put shouts in. I mean, good lah, they put it in. At least there's something for us to do. Because, yeah, I just don't know what this means. Red, pink, alien. Yeah. Because they got so many color tones, right? Purple. What does purple mean? What in the world does a pink mean? Red, I can't tell. Because nobody can. Hey, no, you can't come and tell me this body language. Two on the same. No, they don't. No. It's third shot, not two. CJ. There were the diminishing return was for the third shot, not for the second shot. The shouts would have there's a diminishing return on shouts. After the third shout, there's no effect. Beyond the third shot, there was no effect. So there will be a diminishing return on shouts. You can use the berate once, you can use berate twice, but the berate third time, no point. Yeah. You can berate twice, up to 2 times in the game. Yeah, looks like, no difference. Our tactics still playing the same way. Yeah. What a ball. Hey, he ran away from the ball. Okay, that's new. Okay, that's the guy we were berating just now. Yeah, that's the one we were berating earlier. That Onarat. Let's berate the goalkeeper again. Come on. Yeah, berate him again. No, we don't berate him. Now we say fire him up. And now we fire him up. And then we tell him to demand more. And then we tell this guy to encourage him, whatever. I want to see whether there's a reaction. No, it was 3. It's 3. Yeah. Definitely 3. Tactically, I think it's better. I mean, only SI can tell us it's better because they have the data to see how the number of dribbles. To me, it's the match engine that's okay. If your tactics, usually for all football managers, right? I noticed, right, historically, the only tactics that struggle after a patch are those tactics that obviously were designed to take advantage of something that was happening in the game. Like maybe if you set up this tactic and you everything is passed into space, right, defense, and then you got dribble more to all the players or few players, then you are setting it up for a specific style of play that may not be ideal. But if your tactic is balanced and you don't do that, but your tactic still performs well without that, without those instructions, then whatever patch they throw out, it's not going to affect you. As long as it's a well-constructed tactic, so you should be fine. Defensively, okay. What does the match stat say? Oh, Ubda. I want to Ubda. Come on. Please, I want to Ubda. Please, before the game. Let's Upida. Can you Upida for me? Let's Upida. Ubda. Looks like match engine looks okay. There's definitely a slight improvement. Dribbling is not so bad. Okay, so looking at this, Ubda. Distance covered under 32 kilometers for the whole team. Okay, yeah. Ubda 15.17, 19.71. Hard to see. Final third passes, we only had 53 final third passes. They had 183 final third passes. We were not playing. They had more possession. Looking at our final third passes, we were not playing well. We were struggling against this team. I mean, looking at Honorat never plays for us. Then this guy, Frederick Chiarodia also, I hardly use him. But never mind, this is one of those crazy, let's make a tactic and go see, have fun. Okay. So, you see that look off seemed very you see, this is what I mean by the game is quite cute. Okay. All right, okay. Body language. Look fired up. Face looks like this. Look fired up. Face like this. Seem very motivated. Face like this. Seem very motivated. Face like this. Why? Don't understand. Never mind. Yeah, people are just gonna not like it, you know. I'm criticizing the game. Okay, overall, right? Okay, let's look at the other aspects of the game. Recruitment focus. Is it convinced? Okay, the question you all should be asking me: am I convinced that I should be playing the game on Monday? No. No. I'm not convinced yet. Player database. This is most important. Okay, so the database, all my views still work. Yeah, lucky. I don't want to do them again. Yeah. Okay, the views still work. So like this is my creators view, right? So you're not going to look for creators. You're looking for relatively high open play key passes. Let's see if the filters work. Yeah, it's got between, not between. Okay. Quick filters, no. Okay, we can't set up filters as well. You just wish it would carry a press conference. Just don't go for press conferences. That's why I do. Yeah, I never go for press conferences. They had a squad comparison now, right? As well. I think that's going to be in match day. Is it in Data Hub? We used to be here, right? Where's the squad comparison? I don't think anybody. Is anybody coming to this parts of the page to check things out? Probably not, right? They say they added squad comparison. I'm looking for squad comparison. This should be a close contest between two very either. So this is okay. Maybe they're comparing their team with our team. Nope. Nope. Okay. So they don't do it here. They don't do it here. They have this. This should be a close contest between two very. So why? Why is it a formation analysis? Go analysis, team analysis. Maybe it's team. Maybe in team analysis. Nope. Okay. They said they had a squad comparison match day. Oh, tactics, feedback, team priorities, match squad. Nope. Oh God, I'll tell you something. Squad feedback. Nope. Okay, guys, I want to. Okay, all right. I need 5 minutes. Okay, guys, I'll be back in 5 minutes because I can't lose my temper on the air. Yes. What do you miss? Miss me getting so annoyed. Ah, I had to calm down and decide what I'm gonna do with this game. Okay. All right. So essentially, this is a nutshell. Again, let's talk about the game. Summarize what we found out. Loading the game up, and yeah. So rage quit. I was about to rage quit, not just now. No, there's the shots are there. Joshua Hackney, you have to be on the beta track, yeah, because on the public version of the game, it's not there. Yeah. FM26 is so disappointing. Is putting it mildly. FM26, you shouldn't be buying the game. That's as far as I'm going to tell you guys right now. Okay. My advice is if you've got money, don't buy the game. Wait for FM27 or at least December if you really want to come in. You can watch me play the game on Monday. I've decided what I'm going to do as well. I'm not going to... there's a part of me that says go and play FM24. There's a big part of me that says screw this whole game, just go and play FM24. Okay? There's a part of me. There's also another part of me that's going, if I don't play the game, then the issues of this game are not going to be brought out into the realm. I mean, me bitching and moaning about the game. There has to be a reason why I'm upset, right? Like, for example, they said, if you read the notes that SI actually put out about the update, right? They spoke about comparison. There's lots of stuff they put in there. Okay. So I was looking for one. Improvements made to squad comparison screen within Scout report. Okay, so that's where it is. Okay, so it's in the Scout report. Okay, so the Scout report. Oh, now I know what it means. Okay. Now I know what it means. So that means it's not the opposition reports. What it means is if you were to go and get a team report from one of your players, so they send one out. I'm just going to see what they come back with. They do a comparison of your team versus the other team. Let me just quickly go. I suspect. Play what you enjoy. The last time it was like this. The last time I was like this, yeah, I actually stopped playing Football Manager completely. When SI went in the direction which didn't make any sense to me. Yeah, that was a while ago, the last time it happened. And it seems that it seems to be happening quite a lot. Okay, here we go, right? So this is what I think SI are talking about. The Scout report. Let's play Warcraft. Cannot now. Yeah, Warcraft is good now, but okay, so this is what we got. Okay? That comparison, team analysis. So comparison report. How does this look like? This is from the scouting report, no? This is when I send the scouts out, right? So this is the report they give me. So they are more interested in brochure. They cross less than the average team. They cross more accurate than the average team. Okay, so I don't know, man. This is like compare us to them. This is Bayern. Okay, where are we? Okay, if you're gonna highlight them and you say it's a comparison report, then you should compare their players with our players as well, right? Yeah, so it doesn't make sense to me, I mean, like, formation analysis, overview.
Hi, how are you?
So according to this, right, improvements made to squad comparison screen within the Scout report. I mean, that's where I expect it to be, right? That's where it's expected to be, right? So that's how you crafted it. Improvements made to squad within Scout report. The only two times you can get a Scout report is opposition report and this one, right? So opposition report already doesn't do it. We already know that. Okay, because that's easy to get to. That's all you got to go Data Hub. Then you have the opposition report for the next team. I mean, somewhere here, I cannot remember, but somewhere here, there we go, opposition report. So this opposition report for the next team we're playing against. Okay, so when you do a team analysis, pressing intensity, yeah, that's about it. FCH, but we're not there. Yeah, they're more interesting than brochure. This is about it, This is like the summary is like one paragraph. Their numbers, pressing intensity, are more interesting than brochure Mönchengladbach packs. Okay, so where are we compared to this? So when they say improvements have been made to the squad comparison screen, I don't see any improvement. I just see more questions. Player scout reports. No, it's not in recruiting. This is improvement squad comparison screen within squad report. Squad comparison, no, you're comparing the two squads. You're not comparing one player to another player. This is not player comparison. It's squad comparison. Yeah, because it's not a player versus player thing, you know. Hey, you can't. I mean, it doesn't make sense if you're doing player versus player. You want a squad report, right, before the match. That's the first thing, right? I noticed. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to look at the match engine now because there was to me, right. The match engine was really low on my totem pole of things that needed to be fixed. You know, as far as graphics were concerned, I was more worried about the gamma levels and the graphics and all that. And all these other stuff, the defensive line is definitely improved and all that is definitely improved. But most of the fixes you're gonna see in the game right now, okay, in my opinion, right, most of the fixes that you are seeing in the game, there are some very good ones. Don't get me wrong. In the squad view, there is one very nice one where you get when is the next game coming up, you can actually set up your from the squad view, you can set up your starting 11. It's definitely a big, huge quality of life there. Again, that one, hands down, yeah, that's a huge. Whoever thought of that, kudos to you. Fantastic idea there. That was champion. Okay. My problem is going to be things like training. Okay. Now what's happened is when you go into the training interface, you can right click on the calendar and make changes on the spot, which is great, no? If you just know minor tweaks. In fact, what I'm going to recommend to everybody right now is don't bother with your custom schedules unless they're already loaded. If they're already loaded, you're lucky. If you're starting a new save, you're going to have to make them all over again. So, follow the formula that I gave everyone. 2 match practices, 1 attacking, 1 defending, 1 restrict or press, whichever one has got concentration. That is the one that you're going to set up, okay? Just put it in. Create a schedule. That's the one you use every week. You'll be fine. For the U team, you just add in physicals. Okay? You're done. Easy. But if you load a schedule that you made before, it's not going to show up. It's just going to be an empty field. So there's just all the work that's so pre-patch stuff that you did with training just doesn't work anymore. So that's very annoying. For me, the biggest annoyance is the fact that, I know the NVIDIA 4080, 4090 and the higher end NVIDIA cards all have been buggered. Okay, so they're all going to struggle a bit. I mean, I think most of them are struggling with the high gamma levels. All are very bright. So, so we are all having issues with bright gamma settings that is causing us to consider wearing sunglasses for safety reasons. I can't play the game on 3D at the moment because I'm going to throw up and get a headache. So I can play the game on 2D. Just means that this game just became Tactics Manager 26. Yeah, that's it. This game is only Tactics Manager 26. Because you can't, the match reports, according to them, they added more stats to the match reports. Yeah, they added a stats bar that you can pull down during the game, and that's about it. They added shouts, but you can't see the effect of the shouts on the players. No, there's no noticeable effect. I mean, it didn't have that kind of impact, but people kind of felt like, they could see those reactions change by the players, and it just made them feel good that they could do something that annoyed the player. And it's just that, it's just that is what people mean by immersion. Putting a button there, if that button had done the same thing it's doing right now in FM26, in FM24, do you think I'd have used it? Of course not. It's just a dumb button that does nothing. It doesn't make that pixel look like it's angry. Just what I wanted. I wanted to make a pixel angry, but now you've taken that away from me. So yeah. So shouts while they're in the game, I think that as I have failed to address the core problem of the game, the core issue that they have in this game is the fact that there is nothing to do outside of match day. Nothing. Absolutely all to do during match day. Okay. After match day, you come out match day, you can't go and check your tactics out. There's no formation for you to look at previously. There's no history of how you've done and all that. So I think that, is it possible for heat maps to come back in 26? Okay. The chalkboard is the key pass maps, heat maps. The last few passes before a goal. That's all from the chalkboard last year. The chalkboard has been removed. For those features to come back, they have to redesign the data hub. The data is in the game. They just have to redesign it. And that is re-engineering. It's like making something brand new. So far, the only thing that's been brand new that they've made is the UI. And that has become a colossal screw up. So I'm not holding my breath for a data hub which has got heat maps inside there. Yeah. So that's being honest. You can see youth selection info. You've always been able to see youth selection info. Yeah, FM's TV. Even in the game right now, when you play, they will send you a report and they will tell you, we are using these 11 players for the youth game. Are you happy with this? Are you not? Then you can make changes. Then you can actually go into the game to your under 19 squad, see the tactic that they're using, and also see who's playing. But you cannot give them a different role and you cannot swap their positions out. That's the only thing you can't do. Yeah. So apparently you can wait for the report that your ass-man sends you. I'm going to use these 11 for your under 19s match. He will send you that one. Then you can make some changes there. But apparently you cannot do it from the custom view. You can't do it from a custom view. Yeah. That's basically it in a nutshell. Yeah. So while you can see the tactic they're using, all you know is it's a custom tactic. Like maybe it's a 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1, but you can't change the tactic. You can't go and tell the manager, hey, you know what? Change it. I know I did that, but it was more like an accident and I could never do it again. I did it once. I made them play a 4-3-3. I was so excited. I was so happy that they could play a 4-3-3. And then I tried it again in another save and I couldn't replicate it. Yeah, so it was like a one-off. It's like that time when I discovered XG in the game. I actually found XG by shot in the game. There was a graphic, visual representation of your previous game and where all the shots were taken from, and they had the XG values. It was like a zone map that they had. It was not very visually appealing, the zone map. It was not, but it actually had the information I wanted. So I was fine with it not being visually appealing because so much of the game wasn't visually appealing in the first place. So that was just another one that was not visually appealing, but it had relevant information that would help me with my tactics. But then I only found it once. I never saw it again. So I think that was something that SI had removed. Yeah. So I was quite disappointed. Surely it's just an extension needed. The numbers are all there. Yeah, but the thing is, pulling numbers is where they are going to have a problem because it's all data, right? So they have to pull the numbers into the UI. Yeah, I know where you're coming from, and I think it's possible. Even for me, I think it's very possible to do that. But the workflow has got to be entirely new. They have to create a lot of things from scratch. Yeah, so it's going to be... I'm not optimistic. I'm not holding my breath. I'm not holding my breath. I don't even think it's going to come in December. No way. No way it's going to come in January. If you can't even get this right, how much makes you think it's going to be there? And they're trying to bring international management in. No, that's got to be a major priority for them because they already opened their mouths. Right? They already said. So I guess that right now their focus is going to shift to international management. Which is why I'm not holding my breath for anything to change. Data hub, graphics, site, nothing's going to change. Yeah. So the game is still going to be shite. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think, I'll be very honest, right? This is where I'm coming from. Looking at the situation right now, because it's November, from a HR point of view, my staff need to start clearing the leave soon. I cannot hold off their leave. I mean, end of the year coming, Christmas is coming. In a world where nowadays we've got this whole work-life balance thing going on. Because the days of me making people work 20 hours is long gone. You're working with me over. I used to do that, no. The first time I led a team, I took the three project managers, and made them come and work with me over the weekend. I said, you tell your wife she's not going back home until Monday. They all got a shock. They say, no, you're working with me. We're going to create a project draft, budget over the weekend in my house. Okay. You're going to eat, sleep, and do nothing but numbers over the weekend. Boom. Brought in my place. 3 days, 2 nights, no sleep. They work with me. That's when I introduced them to my mentality. My mentality was, I want something perfect out of the gate. It has to be correct. There cannot be any mistakes. But that kind of that generation of work, that style of working is long gone. It doesn't happen anymore. Right? Now I can't do it. If I go anywhere else and try that same Mickey Mouse shit, like a HR coming knocking my door, talking about emotionally torturing my staff. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. So you can't do that anymore. Not this time around. People are a lot softer now. So I don't expect there to be a major change between now and December, because holidays are coming. So if they wanted to get most of their changes in, they would have done it. The big changes. That's why this patch feels like a big patch. 26 point. They give it a big number like 26.1.0. I was looking at it going, normally people don't do that unless they were trying to send out a message. This is a big patch. Okay, we're putting a big patch out. Okay, all right. Nintendo Switch just launched. So international management, they got to start working on it because they got to get it ready and out of the gate for them to test internally by January. Yeah, but before January, it has to be ready because the data will have to go into the game by then, right? So January, and then the formations have to go in and they got to test it out. Yeah, definitely. So I'm looking at them stopping all this in the next week. And this will be the call from internally, because this is a long holiday in the UK as well. Isn't it bank holiday, I think, no? I think it's bank holiday coming up, no? Yeah, so that means that this holiday, then you've got Christmas coming up. No way. This is the last major patch they're going to give. Everything after this is crash related. You mark my words. Every other patch after this will be crash related because they cannot afford now to go into the game and make a big change, which is why the match engine update came today, or yesterday rather. So, to cut a long story short, do I expect any more major changes? Nope. QL changes, quality of life, yes. Data up changes, absolutely not. No way. Key pass maps, all that, not coming. Not coming. Not until the World Cup. International management. So they might try to include it as part of the international management. Yeah. It's amazing that the FC26, right? The game, right, has got better stats than this game. So, yeah, it's disappointing. For a game that is you used to work 300 hours a month. Yeah, all of us. I used to work crazy hours, no. I mean, I was in project management, so I did a lot of this kind of stuff. So I'm familiar with what's happening. I know the challenge, and I know when things screw up and who to point the finger to. This one definitely is a screw up. From a project management point of view, this is a colossal project failure. Yeah. If this was me sitting across from my stakeholders, I'm in trouble. Yeah. If I had done this, I would be in deep trouble. Yeah, it's true. No, maybe people are gonna say, yeah, we're only interested in money. That's not entirely true. Okay, because there are other metrics that success is measured by. Sales, yes. But reputational damage is actually worse. So if you fail to deliver something that's of good quality, you're doing more reputational damage, and that money can't buy. Yeah, money can't save you. And goodwill gets burned. So that bridge of goodwill is gone already. I don't think SI can do anything to get it back now. Yeah, because I don't think this patch is a good patch. It's decent, yes. It addresses some core issues, yes. But to be fair, the They added features and they broke other features along the way. It's almost as if, right, when they do these changes, right, there's like, is there somebody in there internally going, I think this is broken, we need to fix it, we need to fix this. And then do they even notice that it's like, okay, this is what I see, I see this team of people there who are just looking at where are people spending most of their time. Match day, okay, let's make match day really good. Let's give them what they want. They can put some, then they say, oh, they want stats. Okay, we'll stick the stats up so they cannot run away from the stats for 90 minutes. I'm like thinking to myself, why? The only way that stats box is useful is if a player is watching the game in full. Nobody is watching the game in full. If you had wanted to make a really nice quality of life change, you would have taken that 2D screen and put another one on top of that called match momentum. And then that would have just got, or pitch tilt, just got to swung one way, another way. People would have been happy. You know why? Because some people may only be forced to watch it in 2D. It's just, I don't know, man. Yeah, they got worse now. I took a long break from FM26 after Outrageous. Is the game any better now? No, man, keep me on. Got worse. The game got worse. It didn't get better. It just got worse. The things that actually were working, some of them not working anymore. The tactics side is okay. You can watch it in 2D. 144 hertz monitors can now play the game at 144 frames per second, but they cannot do it on 3D. Like some of them, a lot of them probably can. Yeah. So, yeah. So people like me are just gonna have to decide what I'm gonna do on Monday. Monday, I probably am gonna come back to Destiny. We'll probably return to Destiny. No, I'm not doing a long term. So I'm not gonna subject my Hungary save to this. Hungary, I might do FM24. And then Destiny will be on FM26. Destiny is fine, just spin the wheel, play tactics all day long, right? That's the only thing about it safe. Just bring sign player, go whack. Sign player, go whack. There's no like big let's go and beat this team or deep dive. There's just a case of I'm gonna sign the best players to beat the best teams. That's it. That's what Destiny is. Destiny is all about me beating the AI. So yeah. So Destiny is the one that's coming back. So on Monday, we continue with Destiny, but we put the Hungary save on FM24 because I do not expect to see any major improvements to the game FM26 until February. So between now and February, this is the best you're gonna get in Football Manager 26 because it doesn't make there's no way SI is gonna be able to do a major update change between now and Christmas. That's gone out of the window because this was their timeline. After this, they're gonna have to start thinking about, some of the staff might not be around, some of them will be taking leave, right? Because Christmas is coming, right? That's when things start. I know they get busy during the Christmas period, but they also have to consider that, time people need time off, right? And then you have to remember they've been working non-stop since the day the game launch. Usually after the game launches with SI, that's when they have some downtime immediately after the game launches. But this year they couldn't do that, right? So they couldn't do that because they had to save a sinking ship. Their Titanic was heading for the iceberg. And it smashed into the iceberg gloriously now. So it's sinking fast. And they have already tossed out the life preservers. And we are all jumping on the lifeboats, right? And we have to make do with the best situation, which is to get away from the sinking Titanic. Yeah. That's how I look at it. Because right now, there's no way this game is going to get any better between now and February. Yeah, February, maybe we'll see some improvement. I think the next major change to this game is only going to come in February. So if you're thinking of buying the game or playing the game, play the game with a good sense of humor. If you expect the game to improve between now and January and you're banking on SI to do that and you're going to get frustrated, then don't play the game. Yeah. Because you're going to have to accept the fact that between now and January, this is the best you're going to get. Yeah. The big game will only improve in February. So the question is, for most people, is how they're going to approach this. I'm going to approach it very simply. I'm going to play Destiny because Destiny is all about tactics. Yeah, enjoy. Okay, I don't have to worry. Because it's only about tactics of the game. Yeah. There's no long-term save. I get invested to a player, go, oh my God, what happened to him? But no, I know more already. Okay, Hungary is all about me, my heart, no? Okay, so that's the way it is gonna be. So my advice to people, really, if you want my 2 cents worth, you will have fun with tactics. That's for sure. I guarantee you that much. But apart from that, I wouldn't bother. Yeah, I'd have to make the training schedules again, and I make tactics again. That'll be fun. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think this is a disappointment. Yeah, quite sad. It's quite sad. It's and fewer people are. Do you know that there are fewer people playing the game today than there were people playing the game yesterday? I mean, you see, usually after a patch, right, more people are playing the game, but there are fewer people playing the game after the patch than there were people yesterday. So I was like thinking, oh my god, this is not good news. No, this for SI, this is terrible news. If they bother with that, I mean, yeah, okay, maybe they should just park their everything onto the console and just be done with it. Yeah. But to be fair, I don't see people at RDF playing the game. I think RDF is going to quit. Yeah. If I would, I probably would. Part of me also was thinking of quitting. I don't know. Will you give it? No, I'll just play on Destiny. I'll play Destiny, but I will not touch long-term save. I'm not starting any long-term save with this thing. No way, man. Why? You're just going to get frustrated. What can you do with the youth team? Nothing. You can't give them a tactic. You can't change the lineup. You can't make a player in the youth team play a bit more. No, you can't. It's like you can't give them you can't even move the coaches around with the youth team. You can't min-max. I see, but think about these long-term saves, right? Is not just winning the tactic, no, not winning with the youth team. No, it's about growing your next Lionel Messi or your next Maradona. That's what you're trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. When I do my youth saves, it's all about that vision I have of this tactical system being led by some brilliant players. And then suddenly I get a player like Mitrovic last year. Right. He was the moment I saw him, I knew that this was going to be a beast of a goal scorer. I knew that this guy is going to score. So I mean, okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make a tactic, surround him by creative players that can break into the box. All he has got to do is just be a poacher. And he was banging in goals like left, right, and center. It feels so good when you do something like that. Then you develop him in that direction. See, that's the thing you can do with the youth team when you're coaching the youth team and you got complete control over the youth team. And giving them the formation that you want them. Because I see that player and I go like, this is my plan for him. Now, it's more a case of they'll come to you pre-made already. Like, okay. So that one is okay. So I guess the players are going to develop really well in the game. I guarantee you. But that's about it. Well, guys, on that note, I'm going to stop. Yeah, I'm going to stop. I'm not going to... Monday. We'll deal with this on Monday. I think that the blowback on this game is going to be quite bad. I already put it on the forums already. I went into the forums and I said, I went in there, went into the training page. I put the pictures of the training page. So thank you for doing the training. Then I showed them the training doesn't really work. But I didn't put there that you can't load training schedules into the... Yeah, you can't load training schedules that you created. Yeah, that's one. And then they actually, right, it was the tactics they had a problem with, remember? So they had a problem with renaming tactics. No? So they fixed the renaming of tactics, but they broke the loading of schedules. The views, edit search filter, the edits player database searches, you can't use filters. Can you imagine the amount of time you're going to spend there? I need to find a player. You can't do it. See, the thing is, database-driven saves they are possible, but you do this. You have to eyeball all the players. And you have to make the filter every time you start a save. So chances are you're playing, I mean, in a sense, maybe it's not that bad because you can make one really extensive, like how I played last year when I made this massive filter, right? So you can't really move clubs too easily. Yeah, but the game is, I mean, it's sad. I want to say nice things, but I'm trying my best not to be so disappointed. But I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. I'm disappointed. I thought there was more from that team. Because for me, right, ultimately, right, my face is attached to the product. That kind of thing when I'm working like this, right? So if it's my face is attached to the product. Every time I go out, people see my face. And people, if I could be working there. I now I understand what happened at SI in the last year, 2 years, I think. Yeah. Now I understand what happened. Yeah, I think this is not good news for a lot of people. Anyway, if you guys want to play the game, treat it the way it is. Don't expect any major changes between now and February. That's my advice. If you are expecting major changes and you're hoping that these major changes will salvage your experience, then my advice is don't play the game. Don't buy the game, get a refund. Yeah, you get a refund because chances are it's gonna go on cheap sale in Christmas anyway, so you're gonna get the game much more cheaper. Yeah. Other than that, I wouldn't bother. I'll play the game on Monday, and I have to come out with those replications I promised because I tend to like to keep my promises. Yes, I came out with these promises that I'll do the replication, so I will definitely revisit those replications because I'm sure that there are people who are enjoying the game. Yeah, there are bound to be people who are enjoying the game. I just happen to be the kind of person that likes to see more data, and unfortunately, I don't think a lot of people do training as well. So I just go back to the whole ignore stuff. I'll be fine. Okay, guys, thanks for coming in today. I shall see you guys on Monday. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Good night.